Legacy media is outdated and overhyped.
Let's talk about that.
I like that we got that at the same time.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching Death by Vanilla, a show where two out-of-touch white men leave you for a very long amount of time, taking your money and your joy. My name's Tim.
And I'm your host, John Cena. And on today's episode,
Can't see him.
We're talking about like one of the biggest influences in our lives, and that is legacy media. Timothy did not know what legacy media was.
Yep. And I'm sure people who actually touch grass also do not know what it is. So let's fill you in on something. Legacy media.
I'm so glad that I know what that means.
Legacy media is the YouTubers and the media on YouTube that kind of started it all and sparked everything. The originality.
That's right. Yeah, like, and YouTube has gone downhill. But one of the things that we've noticed throughout creating this podcast, we'll watch these episodes back and we're like, frick, are we just becoming Good Mythical Morning?
Yeah.
Are we just Rhett and Link? And the answer to that is no. We have more integrity than that.
Yeah. Sure, we're two white dudes who make
one of us has
basic
long hair.
conversation.
One is awkward and says
Yeah.
really stupid stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
The other one is super witty. He's like, you're so dumb.
No, you're so dumb. Like, you know, get the good old giggles and the witty times and the gags.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? They don't do that.
We haven't done a rap battle yet. Listen, you're not in legacy media until you do a rap battle against your brother.
Oh my word! I forgot about that. There was this weird phase of YouTube where every YouTuber was making diss tracks with each other. Do you remember that? That was
I absolutely
2016, 2017.
Yeah. Logan Paul, Jake Paul was the big one.
Yep. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like all of the sidemen or whatever. It was just like that was a weird time, and for some reason, whenever I was younger, I was like, oh, that's normal.
No, it's not.
No, I'm like, no, it's not normal to make a diss track on somebody.
Then you got a job and you were like, I would never make a diss track about Brenda.
So like, why are you making diss tracks? You have nothing to do with music.
Exactly.
But
and okay, so like, I mean, Rhett and Link had their background in music, so I get it. But like, why the rap battling? I think it's just because like that was the thing. Do you remember YouTube Live? Do you remember that being a thing?
Yeah.
I
like,
brought that up.
Like live streaming?
No. So YouTube Live was a legit like event. It was like an SNL thing with just YouTubers. Like YouTubers would come on stage. Like they had epic rap battles of history. Like came on stage and they performed like a live thing with like Skrillex.
Yeah.
And it was like they had like a bunch of comedians.
When was this?
2011, 12.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have remembered.
Oh, okay, that was a huge thing.
All I was remembering in 2011 was How to Dig in Dirt.
When was the last time you watched like an epic mealtime episode?
Oh my word! I don't. Can I be completely transparent with you? The last and the only time I have ever watched an epic mealtimes video was like a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, because I was thinking. So the one the leader, what's his name?
Harvey.
So Harvey was doing this boxing event, a YouTuber boxing event, and he was rocking the one dude. And then I was like, well, I was like, oh my goodness, like I forgot about Epic Mealtime, and it was in my recommended.
He was the principal in
VGHS.
Yeah, okay.
Which was we'll get on that later, okay? Because that was epic. But then I went and I watched it, and I was like, oh my word, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
How does he not have heart problems yet? Like, but yeah, I don't know. That's just, it was never my thing.
Watching Epic Mealtime?
Yeah.
I was both into food and into like their comedy style, which was like pretty straight faced, like, we're doing something stupid and we don't care because we're men.
More bacon.
Like it felt like they were making fun of themselves, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So that's why I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't believe that you didn't watch. I mean, I can believe that, but I'm gonna rattle off some other names.
Okay.
See if you remember watching that. Do you remember what's his name? Hey, it's Fred.
Of course.
Fred. Mm-hmm. Good old Fred. Whatever his last name was.
So. This is what happens whenever you have young influencers on YouTube. Like they'll spike and they'll hit like a high or whatever, and then for some reason they feel the need to make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
With Nickelodeon, he made a show with Nickelodeon.
Why? All right, Leo.
Because they're scouts, and at the time, like TV was still something that people watched.
Yeah.
So an agent reached out to Fred and it was like, hey, do you want to make your dreams come true? And they were like, yeah, I'm 17.
Well,
he was like 20. But.
In 2017, there was this awful movie that was made with like only YouTubers, and it was called Airplane Mode.
Okay.
It was starring like Logan Paul. Like the humor's so bad. Everything about it, like, all of them are so bad. The only like good shows or whatever or movies with YouTubers in it are the ones that are actually like, you know, have more skilled actors to carry them. Like, have you ever watched The Thinning?
No.
Before with Logan Paul. So The Thing was like really good. They came out with 2 movies for it, and yeah, it's about this like, but the thing is, it was literally all just actually legit actors except for him. So like he was like kind of the face of the poster, but like to bring people in, but like.
That which probably takes you out of and ruins like the rest of the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
You're like,
sucks.
oh my word, that's Logan Paul. Are you serious?
That's why I hate like YouTube Red.
Yeah.
Like all of the shows that they do. Like, okay, I understand. Markiplier is a whole different thing.
No, yeah.
He has a passion for filmmaking and like making, like he has a style.
Yeah.
And he wants to make that all the
story,
time.
and he's got such a. It's like it's different. It's like a story mode to it. He's not trying to imitate an actual movie.
No, he's not.
It's not like mocking a movie. It's just him doing his own little.
It's
project.
not YouTubers trying to be actors.
Right. It's just him using his passion project.
Yeah. Yeah. Freaking Jacksepticeye is not trying to be Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Which that better never ever happen. I mean, I've seen what's his face, Jacksepticeye in movies. Like he was in Free Guy.
Oh yeah, he was.
But he was himself.
As a YouTuber,
yeah. Yeah. So that's a way to make Ubu bucks and just kind of still do your thing.
Yeah. Well,
So
now he's a coffee roaster. Did you know that? Well, no, he doesn't roast coffees. He sources it.
I don't think. Well, he has a little bit. He knows a little bit about coffee, but like
his own coffee company. Of course, he has to know everything about it.
I would say Peter McKinnon knows more about coffee.
It's a hot take.
Because he's actually like he knows coffee. Like he's been in the coffee roasting business for a long time.
Oh, okay.
So he's hands on with a lot of that stuff.
I think honestly,
or was
Jacksepticeye was just like, okay, let me find a roaster and then just be the seller for it, and it worked. It's like
top of the morning, tell you laddies.
It's like what is it? It's top of the morning. It's just
called top of the morning.
It's called top of the morning.
Yeah,
it's a great. I want to get some, but it's always sold out.
Is it really?
Always.
We'll have to get some on the podcast. This is already done. Comparing YouTubers' coffees, because there's a lot of YouTubers who have different coffees. I've tried Peter McKinnon's though. It's really good.
Pretty good.
It's very good.
So whenever I think of Peter McKinnon, I just like I was about to get one of his film bags one time, but like I don't think about what.
No, they're nice.
They're really nice, but like the problem is they're again always sold out or they're a prototype.
Yeah.
But like I don't think of like getting coffee from him. Like I get it, he drinks it. But.
Well, here's the other thing. Like, okay, so his coffee roaster company does not. They like obviously he sells it, and like he's kind of the face of it. But like, it's not like this is Peter McKinnon Coffee.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really know the name of the roaster, it's like Night Owl or something like that.
Doesn't matter.
But like it's its own roasting company who takes themselves seriously. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And they were a thing. They were a coffee shop before he came on the scene. And he was just like, hey, I love this product and I want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And I think on the opposite end with Jacksepticeye, I don't know the full story, obviously. From my perception as a consumer, it seems like it was a roaster who was just like, hey, you have this thing where you say top of the morning. We have a great idea.
Also, he likes coffee, but the difference between him and Peter McKinnon is Peter McKinnon kind of makes it more of his brand.
Exactly.
Like Peter McKinnon always makes like a cup of coffee on film, and then like that's his thing.
Have you seen his like making coffee like B-roll? It's
juicy. It's so good. It's like I mean, of course. I mean, what do you expect? Like his lighting is amazing. Everything about it's amazing, but.
He did one with another YouTuber who was who's well known for their transitions, but they like dip down into things and they like turn in. I don't know, but he did one like that and it was awesome. But Tim, who was the people who you grew up watching on YouTube?
So actually, this is like one thing that I just don't understand still, and I try to understand it. It's like, so I used to watch like gamers. Like I used to watch like, whenever I was younger, Stampy Longnose. He was a Minecraft YouTuber. I didn't watch Jacksepticeye as much, but Josh did. Didn't watch Markiplier either. I more so enjoy them now that I'm like older. But Stampy Longnose,
Captain Sparkles is like
didn't watch him.
Really?
Watch him. Yeah,
he's great to watch. I watch him now. He's great.
They don't used to be obsessed with him. You used to watch him too. I watched Sunday. There was this weird phase where I watched this guy named Guava Juice, who actually so his thing was Guava Juice, but he was partnered up with Niga Higa, and they had a YouTube channel together, and apparently it was really good. But then they split off.
We will get canceled again for me saying this.
What?
I thought for the longest time that.
Hey, what'd you do that for?
And that's his name, right?
No, dude, it's Niga Higa.
Niga Higa?
Yeah.
I'm going to bleep that out. That Niga Higa.
Oh, no.
I've been pronouncing that wrong my whole life. Anyways, it's Niga Higa and Andrew Huang. I thought they were the same person. I was like, wow.
So you just got us double canceled, is what you just did to us. This is so bad.
I know.
Dude, people are going to, like, if we actually ever get traction with this, people are going to be like, let's refer back to that real quick. And then we're going to get canceled. The show is going to be done.
That's why I said I prefaced it.
I have nothing to do with this. My hands are clean. Okay? Clean.
I thought that they were. Because I grew up watching Niga Higa and watching his skits. And then, like, he kind of dropped off. Like, I didn't hear anything from him. And then I got into Andrew Huang. And so it wasn't like I was watching Andrew Huang's content and was like, because he's a musician.
Right.
I wasn't like, oh, this is Niga Higa. Just in the back of my mind, I think
Niga Higa plays piano. I think
that's also the other thing is like the last time I left him was whenever he made Bromance.
Yeah.
Whenever he was like getting in. So I'm like, wow, he's really grown up. But they're two completely different people. And I'm so upset at myself.
Good. You should be. You're going to get canceled.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like so what I was referring to, like I watched people who played games.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, you, Dad, and like Josh and everything like that, me and Daniel used to watch them. But you guys didn't get the concept of watching people play games. And you probably still don't.
I do.
You do now?
I watch people play games.
It's like it's entertaining, but I was like, what do you mean that's like normal? Because that's what I grew up on. And I couldn't afford the games. I couldn't play the games.
My gamer buddies hate this. I would much rather watch a walkthrough of like a horror game than to play it myself.
Is this about to be a hot take? Should we put this in the other video?
It's not a hot take. It's like, it's legit. I just prefer
watching the video.
Yeah, I just prefer watching it. Because now there is something to playing a horror game. Like, so I played Resident Evil 7.
I can't play horror games alone.
I love it.
I have to watch
Not alone. I didn't play it alone. I played it with Mark and Nick.
Okay.
But like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like just for casualness, I'll just watch it. Like, it has to be a very special thing if I'm gonna play a horror game, like late at night and take time to do that. But
I wouldn't. So I wouldn't do horror games like alone. That's something I would watch for sure. Like I would watch a playthrough on that because like most horror games.
You never played a horror game?
No, I have, but it's just I don't like doing it alone because that's just not like it's not that it's like scary per se, but it's just there's nothing enjoyable there for me.
We should definitely do one Let's Play for this channel.
For the podcast.
One.
Death by Gaming.
For exclusively for Patreon
members, of course. You know, the ones we love.
But what horror game should we play?
I don't know.
Which one would
Resident Evil?
Yeah, we'll play the demo for Resident Evil 7. Just the demo, because it's short, quick.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to scare the pants off you. Have you watched Resident Evil 7?
No.
Okay, good. Perfect. That's great. So patrons, if you want to see Timothy P himself,
I will more than likely be doing that.
Yeah. We'll release a Let's Play exclusively on our Patreon.
Yeah.
I think just as a mid ad, if you guys are watching this or listening to this, because people do both, our Patreon is the best place to be. You get the full video content, not just the audio, not just the clips. You get the full podcast in its full experience.
You get to see exclusive takes, and we treat you like a king.
Literally, we gave you our hearts this past February.
On Valentine's Day, we gave you a gift.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
That's DBV Day, actually.
DBV
Valentine's Day doesn't exist.
It's just DBV.
It's just DBV Day because that was when we released our first episode.
Yeah, and
it's our anniversary.
As long as we can, make that a thing nationally, I want to get there. That's where I know we'll peak.
How do you think these stupid holidays get to be national holidays? Like
Facebook Moms,
National Oreo Day.
Facebook Moms.
They just say national, and then it's that,
and then it just gets traction. They're like, oh, that's great. I love Oreos too. Let me share this.
So Valentine's Day is National DBV Day.
Yep.
That's great.
It's a fact.
So
fact.
That is a fact.
So one thing about YouTubers, like YouTubers lead, like if you watch one YouTuber whenever you're younger, it leads to another one. Like it leads to like a more like grown up version. Like I used to watch like the gaming channels, and then I started watching, like Markiplier, and like Jacksepticeye, and then I worked my way from them to like more getting into film oriented stuff because they did a lot of creative stuff. They don't just do gaming. Like Markiplier did this really clever idea for a channel called Unus Honest.
Yeah.
With another YouTuber, Ethan, and they made videos every day for a year, and they were all interesting and hits. And the whole thing was they were going to kill the channel after a year, and they deleted all the videos. They did that. So like
they've got to be out there somewhere.
No.
They got
unless you like bootlegged it off somebody, but that's not the point, dude. It's Unus Honest.
Okay.
Do
they do that? Are they going to do that again?
I don't know. No, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
They did it for a year. So
I think it'd be a great idea. I think it'd be a great idea to like do it again and like do like a 10-year anniversary of Unus Honest or something.
Yeah,
like
I think
I didn't even know that it was happening. So
really,
yeah.
Dano used to go on about it.
Well, I knew he talked about it, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he got a U2's figure.
Yeah, I know.
That took months to get in the mail,
and
now it's up to like $150.
How much it's worth? Yeah.
Yeah, he bought it for like $30.
He hasn't taken it out of the packaging, has he?
He has.
Daniel!
Yeah.
You never take collectibles out of the packaging.
He did it.
He just decreased the value by like 50%.
But here's the thing: like it's in the package. Like the only thing that's broken is the seal, like the piece of tape.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
it's in mint condition still.
Yeah, he could resell it.
Okay, cool.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
he just had to once.
Yeah,
of course he did.
Do you ever go through phases of like watching a specific kind of content for a while, and then just losing interest?
It's called being a sucker to the algorithm. So the YouTube algorithm, if you watch like a thing. So if I watch like full-time filmmakers, have you watched any full-time filmmakers? If I watch some kind of like filmmaking thing, they're gonna feed me a bunch of filmmaking things. So I'll be on that for a while, and then I'll be like, and then randomly one day I'll think about like a music thing. So I'll type in say Andrew Huang or something or a myriad of other musicians or whatever, and then I'll get exclusively like instrument reviews and challenges on the guitar. Yeah.
Maybe buy a product that they recommend.
Yeah, I turned a llama into a bass guitar or something into an amp or something. Just something like that. And then I get on that for a very long time. And then I think right now, get on your phone right now. What is on your For You page? Let's talk about that.
Okay. For YouTube, not. Yeah. So sometimes I'm also. So I have KSI.
Okay.
KSI is a big one that I watch. I watch him all the time now.
So
I got. Okay, so I've been over the past a year or two, I've been getting super into cars. So Vice Grip Garage, he's funny. He's really funny. He's like this dad. He's like Minnesotian. So funny. My
first two are Peter Lindgren. He's like a Russian, but this is how to make quick Instagram reels and grow your Instagram fast. Okay. So obviously media stuff. Then the very next one is massive Phase 4 leak. Geek Culture Explained. So it's just talking about the MCU. Then this is covering the whole gambit. So you have media stuff, and then I have Phase 4 of Marvel. Then I have Help I'm Horny, which is which is literally it's a pastor's podcast, and he's talking about like addiction to pornography. And then and I've been following him for the past couple of days. This is only his 3rd episode of his podcast.
Okay.
He like disciples people like right in front of the camera. It's really awesome. And then the next thing is about Toy Story.
Okay.
Accurate collection. I've been on a Toy Story hype lately.
Because of Lightyear?
So building up to Lightyear, I was like, yeah, I was really interested in like going back and like watching a lot of like the Pixar theory like reviews and stuff like that. Also, Carlton Brothers, Super Carlton Brothers, that's legacy media, I would say.
Carlton Brothers?
Yeah, the Super Carlton Brothers. Hey, brother!
Yeah.
They're still kind of going, but anyways, I went back to watch that, and I've been obsessed with watching like that. Oh, also, then here's this next thing. Freaking sculptures. So these guys that make miniramas.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
like model
miniature
stuff?
Yeah, miniature like
Bro.
models. So cool.
Like the title of this video is I made a diorama of the Battle of Geonosis.
Yeah.
Which is oh my gosh, it's so cool. So that's what I'm on right now. What are you on right now?
I got some Rust stuff because I'm super into Rust. It's a fun game. So that's more gaming stuff. I got memes because me and my boys just sit back and we watch memes. We used to do it as like a try not to laugh thing. But like now we just watch it just to laugh.
Yeah.
And have fun. It's really fun. I got Bad Kids, The Strike. That is a great song. Cars and Coffee. That is a song as well. But William Osman, he's a like scientist who just makes random stuff that is completely useless.
Cool.
Same thing with this guy I watch. His name is I Did a Thing. He's really funny. Do you watch I Did a Thing?
No.
What?
No.
Oh.
Who is that guy who does the exploding package?
Oh my goodness, Mark.
Mark Rober.
Mark Rober.
Have you seen his new office?
No.
After this, you need to go on YouTube and see his new office space. The video is like 40 minutes to an hour because of the tour of his place, but every single second of it is so awesome.
Dude.
He has like secret passages through the wall where you pop into a claw machine. He has like...
Dude.
Yeah, dude, the whole thing, like he has a giant shipping container full of like foam balls and stuff like that. Dude, it's so lit.
So he is definitely legacy media. He started something new with the platform. He like made like science projects.
Yeah.
But also the science projects are so freaking entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the squirrel freaking what is it called?
Oh, the squirrel my obstacle course.
Yeah, squirrel obstacle course.
Dude,
that's great. If you haven't watched that, watch
so
it.
Funny. And like he has like such high quality videos. He just did something new and it's so good. And like everybody likes his videos. My teachers have us watch some of his videos. He has the videos where it can be entertaining or it can be educational. And just recently, I just watched one of his videos he just came out with, taking down an entire scam operation.
Okay.
And so he, you know how he has the whole like package stuff?
Yeah.
Like the package trap. So he used all of those like videos like, and all that knowledge of like different stuff like that to shut down an entire like Indian like scam operation.
That's amazing.
So like he sent out a package and like he collaborated with a bunch of other YouTubers who track their agencies. And then like, oh my word, he learned like everything. He hacked into the webcams, hacked into their cameras, which is very scary that you can do that in the first place. And like,
that he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah. He's just this random dude who got a bunch of people together and he can take down an entire business.
He's a very smart engineer and he has a lot of connections because of his influence on YouTube. What was I going to say about Mark Rober? What was I going to say about Mark Rober?
Pinewood Derby?
No. That's also pretty cool.
Yeah. That's the first video.
No, I'm going to continue on with that thought. So yeah, Mark Rober, he's been around for a while. I don't know that he's like legacy. Like he hasn't been around for like super long. I think
the way I would call him legacy though is because he started a new thing on the platform
where he's like super educational but super entertaining.
Yeah, and also just science in general.
Yeah.
He made like projects like people weren't doing that. They were doing vlogs, they were doing like games, music, and that was like the main thing.
I guess this is kind of an advertisement for him a little bit, but he started also this video or this subscription service where you get little projects in the mail every month, like engineering projects.
That's so cool.
Like little building things that it's for kids.
Right.
But it's super cool. You can make they're like I don't know, like paper ball launchers and stuff like that, and like pulley systems. I don't know. It's engineering. It teaches engineering to kids, but it's a subscription service and it's awesome. So yeah, if you like any of those things, go.
I think it's so cool though, like how he could have done anything with his engineering degree, but he went to YouTube.
Yes.
And it worked out for him.
Yes.
Worked out really good for him.
Well, that's the same with like Smarter Every Day. Have you watched Smarter Every Day? No. He's a freaking rocket scientist and he does YouTube videos. Literally, he quit his job working for the military, designing like hands-on, like helping with like battle maneuvers and fixing like missile equipment and stuff like that, and like building rockets and helping with rockets. Yeah. He's literally a rocket scientist, and he just does YouTube videos. I listen to his podcast like literally every month. The only people that I'm signed up to on Patreon is No Dumb Questions.
I get a notification for that every so often.
Do you?
They come out with a new episode.
I love.
Yeah, because we're on the same Patreon account. But
oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is another person who was monumental for YouTube, and he took off, but he got into a bunch of legal trouble.
Who?
Because of it. His name was the Crazy Russian or something like that. Do you remember watching his videos?
Oh, all the time.
Dude, What's
up, everybody?
Yeah, like he wasn't even Russian.
No.
But,
oh, really?
Yeah, he wasn't even Russian, but he had a really...
Oh, crazy.
So I just watched a video recently. It just
Safety
popped
is
up.
the number one priority.
and like I was like, oh my word. I saw it on my page and I was like, it was in my recommended about his rise and fall. And I had no idea because it just like unlocked a part of my memory of like us like gathering around, like watching him blow crap up.
Yeah.
But
what was the legal issues he got into?
Some illegal firearms.
Okay.
Endangering in some public situations. He had freaking tanks. He owned like missile launchers. He owned a bunch of like illegal weapons.
And he wasn't Russian?
Yeah. He wasn't Russian.
Where did he live? In California or something?
No, I think in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I don't know. But so he had this buddy who was able to get him all of these like foreign weapons. And so it kind of dodged a lot of the legal firearms thing. The FBI broke into his house.
Yeah.
And took all of his firearms away. And then I think he went to prison for a bit.
Yeah, go the law.
Good job bullying the man. But like, it's so sad because like now you can't even show or talk about on YouTube.
Pew-pews.
Yeah, because otherwise you get demonetized. That's so dumb. And
Bang
like
bangs.
it's a shame because like that type of content was so freaking funny.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It was. Do you remember prank videos?
Oh my word.
Who was the prank people though? FouseyTube, down with FouseyTube.
Yeah, I hate that guy. He's a jerk now.
Not now. He's always been a jerk.
Yeah.
He's always been into like huge substance abuse, which is what a lot of his issues are. I think I saw something on him like last year. I watched a YouTube. It was like an interview.
The only good thing that came out of the prank era was Roman Atwood. That is.
Is he still going strong?
Roman Atwood? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, I
haven't checked in on him in a while.
I think it's mainly because of his brand, because of Smile More. I think that's why. Because like he has like an entire like warehouse and like store. Yeah. Like set up for it. But yeah, he's still going good. I just watched actually a couple of his videos. It's crazy because like you see his kids growing up. Mm-hmm. His kid
during his vlogs and stuff.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like
is he still married to the same chick? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. They
weren't married for a while. I think.
Yeah. No, they were just together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they just had like 2 more kids.
Nice.
So and then now his first one was it Gabe or something? I don't even know. But his first one is like huge. He's like
really?
Jacked. Yeah, he's like jacked, and like it's so weird to see.
That'd be so weird to see him old.
Yeah, it is. He's like my age or 17. I think he's a little bit.
Not
older.
Gabe. Freaking what's his name? The guy.
Roman.
Yeah, Roman Atwood.
Oh, okay.
It'd be weird to see him with. Like,
he doesn't look like he's aged. He just has a little bit of gray hair, but that's it.
Okay. That still would be cool to see.
Yeah.
Freaking Peter McKinnon has gray hair. It comes out quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
I used to watch Ed Bassmaster.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that
No.
Bassmaster?
What's that?
He was a prankster. He had different characters that he would do, which is probably why he's not too popular because he's pretty offensive sometimes.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he has different people.
Yeah,
that he does.
a lot of the offensive YouTubers just got killed.
Like, he wasn't offensive, but like there
Touchy
was
humor.
Yeah, like one of his characters was definitely like a very stereotypical black woman
Okay.
and stuff like that, and he's like this white guy.
Yeah. No, that wouldn't fly. A lot of stuff that used to be like hits on YouTube just wouldn't fly now. Like iDubbbz, he's still making videos and he's actually
I don't
still
even know
doing
who that
pretty
is. So
good. Have you ever seen the game where the dude like jumps off the fridge, he's in a green suit and he goes, "I'm gay."
no,
Really?
no, never seen
Dude,
that.
that meme was huge. How did you not see? And then there was also Filthy Frank.
Yeah, Filthy Frank.
Now he's doing music.
Joji, go Joji.
Go Joji. Still going strong. I'm glad that he got out in time.
Yep.
But it's, dude, his humor was so offensive.
Yeah, I'm glad he got off the train before something else happened.
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten like canceled yet because of it. Because like, oh my word.
Does he come back every once in a while and do Filthy Frank videos? No.
He can.
Channel's still up.
So
though.
well, yeah. So he made a whole story arc around Filthy Frank, which was really cool, and he actually made a book around it all. And it's actually, I think it's like the book of Francis the Filth, and all of his YouTube videos were structured as a character like arc and like a story, and it was actually like a lot deeper than like you would think. And at the end of his videos, to leave, he like killed off the character.
Filthy Frank is dead.
Yeah, like Pink guy was like coming over, and then like Filthy Frank was like,
Give
"Go on without me, take my my thing," and he like give him the book, whatever. But he killed it off in like a good way.
Oh, okay,
But,
awesome.
He like ended the series there, and it was like it was a good way to die.
It feels like it's so hard. I feel like a lot of these guys are too scared to end it.
Yeah,
And to move on to the next thing.
yeah, because
like,
they don't know what else to get hits with.
Like Rhett and Link.
Yeah, they've been doing the same thing for years.
They've evolved. They've really evolved.
Yeah.
And they've done really well to evolve.
But what else can? So they've done podcasts. So they've done a podcast called Ear Biscuits.
Ear Biscuits is great.
Which is pretty good. They do, they have Good Mythical More, they have Good Mythical Morning, and they have a bunch of other stuff.
Mythical. Is it Mythical Kitchen? Mythical
Mythical
Kitchen. Have you watched Mythical
Yeah,
Chicken?
and I'm really happy that it's not them. It's their brand.
Yeah,
but it's not them.
it's not. The guy Sean, I think his name is Sean. Or Adam. It's one of those two. It's Sean.
Is it
or
the
Adam.
dude who played Cotton Candy Randy?
I don't think so.
Do you know who Cotton Candy
No.
Randy is?
Yeah.
So they had this character, and he would come in like all of like the food episodes, and he would be like wearing like cotton candy as like.
Does he have like long curly hair? He's like really jacked and tall.
Yeah,
has
I
glasses.
think so. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know.
it might be him. He's like the guy
Okay.
for Mythical Kitchen,
Yeah.
and he reminds me a lot of you. But anyways, they also have a podcast, and it's called "A Hot Dog is a Sandwich."
Okay.
And shut up, Eli.
Yeah, Eli was FaceTiming me. Oh,
We'll see
how
the
dare my
podcast
friends?
later, and he'll be like, "Oh, geez."
Nah, he's not gonna watch. He's too busy. He's gonna work at Chick-fil-A now.
Oh, that's true. I forgot he's gonna work at Chick-fil-A. Anyways,
He is working at Chick-fil-A.
yeah.
What's I on?
Oh yeah. Like, when is it gonna end? You know what I mean?
don't
They
know.
have a media empire,
Yeah.
and it's still going. And I don't know how it's
And
still
they're
going.
they're like our parents' age.
Older than our parents' age.
Like I
No,
don't.
they are
I
our
don't know.
parents'
I
age.
don't know how they're going to step away.
Yeah. Because without them, it's like it's not Rhett and Link.
No, it's not. It's not Good Mythical Morning, and I don't know if they're gonna replace it somehow. I don't think they know what they're gonna do. I don't know.
I kind of want to go back and watch some of their old episodes, like their back catalog.
That wasn't in the studio, kind of stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
In the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Before they got the series, and before like they do like those. I don't even know if they still do it, like the 3 episodes a day.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that?
They don't do that anymore. So
Why did they stop?
They did this for like a year because they were burnt out.
Yeah.
You can't do that much content in a day.
No,
And
I know.
Like it's crazy. Like,
Yeah. So I don't know why they decided to do that.
in the first
anyways.
place. Yeah, they did it. Well, they didn't even do it for a year. They did it for like a month or 2.
Oh, geez.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, I think they talked about it. I'm like,
I'll have to go back and watch
I
it.
have no idea. That was weird. I don't know how they were able to do that, but they just. I don't know what they're gonna do to close it out.
It was it was a really cool idea,
Right.
Because it was like a legit show
Right.
where you had like there's 3 parts to it, and every single day you had to watch 3 of it, and it's good to get like that was a really good idea to play on the algorithm. Like that system would get the algorithm going.
They probably made a lot of money from that too. A lot of viewers and subscribers from that.
But yeah, like you said, I mean, they have lives, they have kids. They probably got burnout and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just I don't think they know how to retire, and they don't know when to call it quits, because both of them have to decide at the same time that they want to retire.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a conversation. Like that's going to be really weird whenever they leave YouTube, but
It's going to feel pretty empty without them.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, because
like knowing that like I can't go online and be like, oh, Rhett and Link is a thing on.
Right, but they also have like infinite episodes.
Right.
Just go back and watch it.
Yeah, like you could probably watch for a couple of years straight and not run out of content.
They have so many videos.
Yeah.
But let's talk about something that isn't YouTube Red that also I got raised on. VGHS by Rocket Jump. So Rocket Jump was huge in like 2010 to 2017 or something. But they were huge because like their visual effects, they brought something completely new to YouTube as well.
Yeah.
With
Which
like
is visual effects.
Visual effects in like high quality production.
Mm-hmm.
And then people like now have run with that. Like I still find it so cool how YouTube is just a platform and people are now like progressing with technology and stuff like that, and people are making livelihoods and entire shows on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like so VGHS, for those who don't know, it's a video game high school, and it's made by Rocket Jump before YouTube Red was a thing. And I'm glad.
Yes.
Because YouTube Red would have made you pay money, but it's free. You can just watch it on YouTube now. And it's like has series. Like it's a series. It has seasons and episodes.
Characters, props,
props,
the whole thing.
Everything. Like they have this entire high school, or not even a high school. I don't even know what it is. They have this entire building. All of their shots, it looks like a high quality production show, and it is. And you get like I watched that show probably 4 times over. It's so good every time, and like
I watched it through once, and it was great that one time that I watched it through. So.
I don't know. It's just like all of their actors, like they're not like the only YouTube actors is the dude who like produced it, and like some other people that are also on Rocket Jump. But
he's like he was the director. He was the visual effects artist. Oh, you're
Gwen. The bracelet split.
Oh, you were playing with it too much.
No, it wasn't.
We can super glue it when we get upstairs.
Oh well.
We can fix it. Yeah. He's been making some appearances on Corridor Digital.
Oh yeah.
Lately, Corridor Digital spawned. Well, Rocket Jump, is that what it's called? Inspired Sam and Nico to create Corridor Digital,
and they did it so good too.
And now Corridor Digital, like they're like the VFX artist reacts videos. They're a media giant now too.
I'm not invested as much with them.
You freaking should be. You would love it.
I don't know. So for some reason I don't have the patience to sit down and watch like kind of like I'm not a big visual effects person. Like I like watching it and like admiring it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to watch a breakdown on it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Well, they don't like break it down. They guess. A lot of it is a kind of like a game. So they'll watch like a clip from a movie, and they're just like, how do they do that?
Yeah.
And then they try to guess.
Which I'm still not a fan of.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I think they have given me a brand new appreciation for film. It's because I've been shifting over from a content creator into like, I love the idea of filmmaking. And so I've been really getting behind like that. And their passion for filmmaking and love for it has been making me excited about doing stuff.
I've never been into the whole like editing of film. I love shooting film shooting and the shots and everything like that, and the visuals of some stuff. Yeah. Like the creative shots, I love and appreciate that. But I could never. I don't know. Like I can't even sit down and edit a 10-minute clip.
Really?
I'll sit down and I'll be like, oh my word, like this is too much.
Really?
Because just watching it over and over and over again. Yeah. Trying to get it perfect.
That's why I edit these episodes.
Yeah. I could never.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like those shows and those YouTubers and everything like that. I'm so glad because like the VGHS, they got to split off and they made a contract with Netflix, and now they're a show also on Netflix.
Yeah.
which is really cool too.
That's cool.
But like all of these creators have been able to quit their jobs to do something like this. I mean, it's more.
Is that your goal?
To
Would you like to be a content creator full time?
Yeah, I would like to be. I think, but there's so many content creators. It's so hard to get a footing.
Yeah.
Now, you have to be doing something really special.
Yeah. We could definitely. If we had time to do it, we could.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have the time to. Just as a last thing before we sign off, it's been like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the most influential thing to you? Like when you sit in front of a camera, like now,
Okay.
what is coming out?
What
has influenced the most, the thing that is coming out?
Probably just the creators themselves, like watching the reactions to stuff, watching the reactions and the way that they're able to constantly run on. I don't know how they do it. Like they'll do like videos after videos after videos, like filming in a row, and they'll constantly have something interesting to say, and like that's just really cool. And then I'm like, and also watching their inspiration for it all, and watching their passion. Mm-hmm. That's really cool to me. You know, what about you?
I think honestly, Rhett and Link.
Rhett and Link.
As far as like their mixture of like, they have a very clean structure. They're very good and aware of the camera, and their creativity that they mix into the show. Where like we can have fun. Like this show is fun.
Interactive.
Interactive.
It is a TV show. Mm-hmm. It's like Good Mythical Morning, like is a TV show.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
it's great content. I've always loved listening to them, and I think they are the biggest influence on, like even how the podcast looks.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, we have our own thing going, and I think it's cool that we have our own vibe.
But it looks like,
but it heavily reminds me of Good Mythical Morning, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Death by Vanilla.
Next time we'll talk about other things.
Bigger things.
Definitely, for sure.
Bigger things. Let us know, patrons. Ugh, not you YouTube people. Let us know what you want to see in the upcoming episodes, and we will try our best.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Here's what I was thinking to do.